She says now, I guess this topic basically quickly came up about it. And I don't know anything about it. I did some research now. But like she says in her video, accusing someone of sharing drawn CP is a serious accusation. She accuses me of not taking it seriously. But that's why I was like, I don't want to even engage in this. I'm going to disclose. I know Kris. I like Kris. I have a good relationship with him. I don't know anything. Fuck. You know, the problem is, like, I think just because I knew her. It's
the same name.
I have it. It's the same name. And I didn't. That's why. I haven't really met her since she transitioned.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe when she first transitioned, she was okay with going by.
I think at first she went by all pronouns, and then just when it happens, correct yourself, and everyone.
Because like other, it's just whatever. It's a dumb mistake. I'm trying my best here, guys. I can't do much with my brain. Once I have a mental image of somebody in my brain, I can't unchange it. Like I'll say the same name wrong for like 10 years about somebody.
Like we'll have a person that named I'll just make it up, Cynthia, and Ethan decided that her name is Tiffany. And he will every time ask me about Tiffany. And I'm like, who is Tiffany? There's no Tiffany.
You've been calling me Zeke for years.
No. I spell your name. Why? Because I spell it wrong, you saying?
Nah, I'm just fucking.
He's fucking with you.
Okay. Z-A-C-H.
Yeah, Zach.
Jeff and Mark.
That's how you spell it, Zach.
Yeah, I know.
It's just
Zach. Zachel.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
An artist that I guess Vosh is friends with drew CP of Keem's daughter.
Disgusting.
Shortly after this point in the stream, Ethan Klein was corrected.
Okay, so
right, which is good. Not shortly after, immediately after.
Yeah, it was right after.
It wasn't shortly after. This was all part of the same conversation. It wasn't like we let that linger. This was like, I don't even know if there's any cut between these two. Maybe a few seconds.
There is. No, there is. But we also prefaced by saying Keemstar just mentioned this to us like right before we went live. And then she shows the clip of you saying that you don't know anything about it, so you're not going to speak on it.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, there was an artist that drew some lolly that supposedly Kris from MrBeast's crew shared. That same artist drew Keem's daughter.
And then after finding out it was Kris from MrBeast who was friends with the lolicon artist and not Vosh, Tipster, or I, he just simply stopped caring and just...
Do you want me to be serious about this or not? Because I'm accusing you guys of stuff when I have a literal mountain of evidence. Kris, I just found out about these claims.
That was not even part of our conversation, research, anything. It was the first time we even heard about it.
So she wants me to, on both hands, be quick to judge and also be careful to judge.
Dismissed it all.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with Vosh or Tipster or anything?
So it was all...
I heard him say that they were friends.
Yeah.
That guy's a fucking freak.
Yeah.
Did we cut it all?
Yeah.
Must have, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. Right away.
Yeah. But just don't show the screen for the next.
All right, so I'm pulling up she showed the Twitter profile on her video of this dude Shadman, who is the lolly artist in question, who apparently drew a picture of Keemstar's daughter, which is of course vile beyond expressing. Yeah, I'll show. I'm gonna replay. But what is wrong with you, Keffels? Why did you show that image? Like, you're disgusting. Why did you put that on screen? She showed like his Twitter banner, which I was like, yo, I don't want to show that.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you put that in your video, you freak? Here, let me go back and play it.
Somebody, an artist that I guess Vosh is friends with, drew CP of Keem's daughter.
Disgusting.
There was an artist shared.
With a lolicon artist and not Vosh tipster or I. He just simply stopped caring and dismissed it all.
Oh, it's got nothing to do.
Kind of linked.
Where Kris Tyson for the MrBeast crew was a longtime fan of Shadman.
I'm not.
An infamous
No, it's not on screen.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, it's not on screen.
There's a part right after that as well. Don't show.
Yeah.
Artist who made NSFW art of real underage girls, including Keemstar's daughter. Shadman is an evil person, first and foremost, for making me feel bad for Keemstar.
So what this tweet shows is a tweet from Kris Tyson, and she's got an image from this artist that she bought. So she's pretty committed to supporting the artist. That's clear from this. This picture was from like 2017, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it was 2017. It may have been 16. Let me just confirm.
Still, Kris was 21 at the time. But yeah, but it's okay. We're good.
Just
we're good.
misspoke.
Yeah. I'm not going to show you guys. It's depicting a really young girl it's disgusting. And the tweet says, bonus fidget spinners to really throw in some extra autism, and tag the artist Shad Base. So, and this is after apparently the controversy that this artist had with drawing Keemstar's daughter. This guy, by the way, is in jail for assault with a deadly weapon, I believe.
Really? The artist?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're currently in jail. They got arrested in 2021.
Jeez.
It's really gross. So here's the thing. I'll let Keffels continue, and then I'll address this.
But proudly displayed it in her living room. An internet archive link still shows when in 2016, Kris tweeted, "Nothing gets my knob cranking like some lolly." But
yeah, you know what? Vosh says that shit like every day for the past 20 years.
I guess Ethan approves of cranking your knob to lolly.
Really?
Since he dismissed all of this and began praising Kris.
I like Kris. She. Fuck. I'm sorry. She's a great.
Okay. Whatever.
Great person. I've spoken with her and I really like her. I've met her a few times. So I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I haven't looked into it.
But that's the problem, isn't it? It's beneficial for Ethan to attack Vosh.
God,
Vosh
you're
has
so
a smaller...
fucking dumb. It's like, she made this video obviously really fast. It's 37 minutes long, and it's like 2 days after. It would take a considerable amount of prep and research to actually do a thoughtful, coherent defense. In my opinion, based on, I've used to do these videos. It takes me a lot of work to prep. Mm-hmm. She obviously just shit this out and is unaware of the arguments she said in part A and that are totally contradict the arguments she's making in part C. I'm disclosing my relationship with Kris, and I'm saying that I don't know anything about this. Again, taking these allegations seriously, which is why I'm accusing you of defending Vosh.
By the way, did Kris acknowledge this since? Or was that ever like some conversation that was?
From what I know, I don't believe Kris has shared anything like this since. I don't know if she's talked about it. I don't know.
I'll look into it.
But again, I don't know. I'm not familiar. But like, is it gross? Yeah, it's fucking gross. Mm-hmm. Of course it is. I mean, it's gross. But here's the difference. From what I understand, is Kris did this once 6 years ago, and maybe she got help. Maybe she came to realize that it was gross and not okay. And maybe she doesn't consume it or talk about it anymore. And it happened one time, which is gross and disgusting. I made it so clear when talking about Vosh. The problem is, if it was one time or two or even 3 times, we could write it off. We could overlook that. But it's not. It's like 20, 30, 40 times. I said that in our original video. And that's the difference between Kris and Vosh. again, I'm not super familiar. I've looked a little bit into it. It's disgusting. But maybe she's grown and learned and not doing it, which is all I ask of Vosh, frankly.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Our platform, and so do Tipster and I. We can't fight back. But if he were to have similar energy for Kris, who MrBeast defends vehemently, it would have consequences for him. The MrBeast channel is, after all...
So, is she saying Kris is a pedo? Like, what is she? She's trying to say something about
saying you're a hypocrite for not going after MrBeast
Yeah.
for employing Kris.
But it seems like there's something interesting happening here. I understand that's her point. But she's saying, I mean, in a sense, she's saying Vosh has he has drawn CP on his hard drive. If Kris has shared this, drawn CP, and these situations are analogous, then Vosh also has drawn CP.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying these are the same. If you're going to defend Kris, then you need to defend Vosh because they've both consumed drawn child CP.
Mm-hmm.
So Keffels is on one hand trying to expose my hypocrisy, but she's also saying, like, I know Vosh consumes drawn child CP and I defend him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you remain consistent on what you think is okay and not, and she does not.
This Keffels lady is not very bright.
So she's calling Kris out.
Yeah, I feel that she's calling Kris out. I do.
Mm-hmm.
The second largest channel on the entire platform.
No, I thought he's number one. Why would you denigrate MrBeast like that? Did somebody pass Beast?
Isn't T-Series?
T-Series, dude.
T-Series is still more than Beast?
I think so.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow.
T-Series.
I'm tied up in
Phenomenal.
FBI agent.
Wait, how many does T-Series have?
259 million.
That's like a huge percentage of all of India, I feel like. I mean, I know there's a lot of people living there,
That's quite popular.
but that is a lot of folks.
MrBeast definitely gets consistently higher views, though.
Thank God.
And he's only 20 million away, so. he'll get there.
Oh,
wow.
Beast
Wow.
is going to crush T-Series.
That's crazy.
Let's go.
By Ethan's logic, anyone who enjoys lolicon wants to have sex with children.
That's according to Vosh's logic, you dummy. He's the one that said that verbatim, you moron, you fool, you loser, you're embarrassing.
Question: simulated child porn, lolly stuff.
I think it's pretty sussy.
Good.
What is that?
I think that if you have an interest in that sort of stuff, you should definitely be checking yourself as to why. You know, like the thing that really bothers me about this shit, apart from the fact that anytime you want to look at like hentai on a hentai site, you have to like negate the tag lolly and thus 50% of the site's content. The thing that bothers me is people who pretend there's no relationship whatsoever between like drawn lolly shit and actual attraction to children. Of course there's a relationship between those things.
He's speaking from knowledge, we found out.
Ridiculous to pretend otherwise.
Okay.
Take it from me.
Okay.
Right.
That's the end.
Okay.
That's
Why did she show
Why
this?
is she showing this? That's what we're saying.
We've all jerked it.
I mean, he's right.
And then he also said, go ahead, Zach.
So what's her point?
We've all jerked it to lolly at some point or another.
So there's that part. Or he just did like a transitive property. Therefore, I want to fuck kids.
Like it's like a
Oh,
clean.
she cut out the first part. That was the transitive property. He says, everyone jerks it to lolly. People who are attracted to lolly are attracted to children. Therefore, we can conclude that he's attracted to children. But
Some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay.
So what is her point
Equation.
here? I'm
Yep.
so confused.
Okay. I watch lolly, and people who watch lolly.
she's just
wanna
coming
fuck
Oh,
for
so this
Kris.
is just about Kris. But what about Vosh?
That's what's so weird.
But this is about Vosh.
But she's coming for Kris for doing the same thing Vosh did. Or actually, what Vosh did is worse. I mean, well, it was more frequent. Yeah, I don't know if it was worse. It was more frequent.
Jeez.
But again, so you're coming after Kris, but you're defending Vosh. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Good.
Kris enjoys lolicon. She's arguably one of the largest trans public figures in the world. Host to a channel that is beloved by...
It's an interesting claim. Maybe. I don't think so, though.
Who cares?
I sent that clip.
Yeah. So Keffels did not show this part, right?
Nice right now. We've all jerked it to Lolly at some point or another. We've all. Well, you don't have a penis. We have all.
His girlfriend's like, I think he's talking to his girlfriend at the time. I haven't. No, shut up. You don't have a dick.
Give at some point.
You don't understand how depraved us men are.
Which is also kind of a weird statement on its own.
Very, very.
I've been going fucking crazy on some hentai site, and we've been fucking stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after we nut, we go back, look over our history chat, and we go like, oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
So you saw this, and he says, I don't give a fuck. So Keffels, you saw this because you watched that part. You cut this out, and then you're also okay with this clip. You don't think this clip poses any issues with you morally.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
The sound you make when you...
Yeah, yes.
That's the sound you make when you realize you were jerking it off to CP.
Oh, boy.
That's a sound I haven't made. Okay. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. Okay.
Millions of children. Where is this energy for protecting kids, Ethan? Or do you not care about children?
Where is your energy for Vosh?
You don't care about children, do you?
What is this logic where you can't go after someone for doing a bad thing without going after everyone that's doing a bad thing? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like a bit.
Yeah,
It
it's like a
doesn't seem
meme.
serious.
Yeah, no, it's so weird.
It's like the joke where it's like, oh, well, you complain about having low wages, yet you live in society. Interesting.
Yes.
It's like, you know.
I also love she's trying to push that you're not going after Kris because she's part of MrBeast's gang. Does she not know how much we talk about MrBeast on the show?
Dude, I shit on MrBeast more than anyone on the internet. Nobody would dare go against the Beast. I'm a fan. I watch all of his videos with my boys. They love the Beast. But we goof on the Beast regularly here. And it's out of love because I would never go against Jimmy. He'll crush me. His fans will literally fucking... Bro. No. All hail MrBeast.
This is the largest stadium in the world.
No, but I don't think MrBeast is actually a bad guy at all. I think he's just so over the top. Sometimes it's funny, and I like to be and acknowledge how silly it is. I think he seems by all accounts a good dude, and like he's a massive content creator, and he doesn't really have any controversies with like weird sexual stuff. The controversies that have come out have been kind of pretty tame, you know. Like he was mean to one of his video editors, and then
like a bad boss.
Yeah, and then also Rosanna says that he fudged the outcome. But like these are forgivable things, you know what I mean? This is not impugning him. Anyway, I don't care.
Hacking low-hanging fruit that can't fight back. I find this selective moral outrage to be rather telling.
Why can't Vosh fight back?
What?
Why does she say Vosh can't
It either
fight
points
back?
to the fact.
What do you mean by that?
Also, are we the
Just
ones
because
that
he wants to fuck child doesn't mean he is a child. He can defend himself. That's a joke. I don't know if he wants to fuck kids. Although, according to his logic, he does.
And people who watch Lolly want to fuck
figures in the world. Host to a channel that is beloved by millions of children. Where is this energy for protecting kids, Ethan? Or do you not care about children?
I don't care about kids.
And only care about attacking low-hanging...
I only care about attacking your friend Vosh, a low-hanging fruit who's incapable of defending himself as a pretty large content creator.
Fruit that can't
Who's known
fight back.
for
I find
arguing
this
with people.
He's the debate.
Right.
He can't defend himself.
He cannot
He's just
debate.
a poor little small creator.
Yeah.
He's a big creator who pulls a lot of views. Yeah, and he's like super smart, articulate guy who's known for debate. So, sorry, but I'm going to give you a fat L.
Selective moral outrage to be rather telling. It either points to the fact that you don't care about child abuse, or that you only care about it when you can use it to feather and tar people you don't like. When you can easily...
I liked Vosh.
Yeah, we didn't have an out for Vosh.
I've only ever said nice things about him. We got a donation from Bizarro
I just
Keffels.
liked it.
It's a Bizarro Keffels, right? Keffel? Oh, no. It's from Gothic. Keffels is like, oh, you're against pesos?
Pedos.
Oh, they wrote pesos. I was like, oh, you're against pedos? Name every pedophile.
Yes, that's so funny.
I'm getting there. Give me time.
Pedo.
I'm looking into this creator, Keffels. She's sus. Just because she defended Vosh.
There's a comment here. Ethan, take Ela to Italy.
Italy or Italy? Because there's a restaurant named Italy.
No, the country.
Oh, you want me to take? Okay, sure, yeah. When are we going to do that, genius? I wish I could just take Ela to Italy, sure. Before or after we have a baby?
Those Italians, I love the Italians.
We love the Italians. Hassan was in Italy. He told me the pizza there sucks and it's overrated.
I don't believe him.
Lena studied in Italy for like 3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
How's the pizza?
How's the pizza?
It was nice. We ate at the first pizza place in the world, actually, in Florence.
Was it good though?
I don't remember.
No, obviously not that good.
Not that good.
Because you know what they do? They have like these little flatbreads and they do like a little, they're very coy about it.
That
they go,
sounds
a little
good to
sauce,
me.
a little cheese. It's
That
like a little
sounds
toast.
I love so pizza. Good to me.
No, it sounds like bullshit.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys don't know what you're talking about.
Sounds like the Americans took something good and made it great.
Yep.
That's right.
Like we always do.
We go big, baby.
That's right,
I'm
baby.
not going there for the pizza. I'm going for the pasta. Come on.
I'm going for the pizza.
That's a good point.
Come on.
Come
you guys.
on.
Come on.
Yeah,
The
forget
pizza
about
or
it.
Whatever.
There's Italians in LA.
And I eat there all the time.
Dude, America rules. Fuck anyone who says otherwise. Look at our pizza.
Dude.
Look what we turned bullshit pizza into. Nobody cared about pizza before America got it.
We took crackers and marinara and made something beautiful.
That's exactly what happened, dude.
Yeah.
Now it's the most beloved dish round the world. Everywhere, everybody orders pizza. Do they give you a cracker with marinara? No. They
Just
bring you an American pie
to let everybody
smothered in
know
mozzarella cheese
you
and
haven't
beautiful
been
marinara.
to Italy and you haven't tried it.
Dan, are you fucking with me? Where's the pizza?
You know what they do in Italy? Those dumbass Italians. They take the meatball and they
Watch
put it
your
on the.
language.
They put it on the. I'm Italian. I can say they're dumbasses. I'm an Italian myself.
Okay.
They take the meatball and they put it on the side. They don't. America.
Oh, I love
we mix it together. That's American ingenuity.
Why
right
do you
there.
love that?
Right.
I don't
It
know.
should be
sounds
mixed
good.
together. Here, let me look up pizza from Italy.
Please bring me pizza.
No, let me type authentic pizza from Italy.
It was my BBTV pitch to go to Milan.
Right.
Just saying.
These look good.
This looks so
This
good.
looks like bullshit. What the fuck are you serving me? No, that looks fine.
Well, maybe
I'd
it's
eat that.
somebody who doesn't want cheese. I don't know.
I'd crush that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I've had pizza like this. I like it.
It's called Napoleon.
It's fine.
Napoleon
It's fine.
style, right? Or something like that.
It's like, why do the little dumpling cheeses? Let's be precise about it.
Gorgeous.
He has no pizza
Let's spread
experience.
those motherfuckers out. Because when they
It's
do like
giving like handmade, like
listen,
Yeah,
handmade
like
always
grubby
it's
little,
always better.
grubby
bro.
little hands in there, and I'll just touching my food.
It's lazy. They're like,
Not
let me put.
lazy.
I'm gonna put a little dollop here, a dollop there, so that when you take a bite, all the cheese comes off at once.
no,
right.
You just don't get it. You don't
It
get
sticks
it.
together and it just kind of slides
No,
off
it's
as
because
one
they
layer.
celebrate the purity of each ingredient and let
Oh, they're celebrating purity in Italy, all
ingredient
right.
shine.
We don't
Racial
we don't like to
purity.
bring that up.
Yeah, look at the government.
All right, that looks good though. But obviously, if you want to talk to me,
Listen, maybe I'll hate it.
let's
We
look
gotta
at,
go to find
Let's
out.
look at Dobrik.
We gotta go.
Dobrik Pizza
No.
is where pizza came to be absolutely
Perfected.
annihilated.
Ew.
Now this is a pie. Am I
that-
wrong? Look at that.
That's
Every
the pie I
inch.
have no interest
Oof.
in eating.
That looks
Oof.
nasty.
That looks real dirty. Real dirty.
Wasn't that bad?
What?
That looks good. I'll eat that.
That's so unnecessary.
This should be called the Pig Holocaust.
No, stop it.
Oh, stop.
Rest in
remember, I
peace,
think we
babe.
actually-
Should be called Rest in Peace, Babe.
We were into dough bricks,
It should be
right?
called that.
With the honey. The one with the honey was good.
Don't
Yeah,
call
I
him
like
a fat pig.
can't do it. All right, you can't do it.
All right, let me keep going. Get through this. So the Kris thing falls flat. It's dumb.